Howdy, y'all. Welcome to the channel, Junktojems Homestead. You know, where we turn junk into gems. Today's a beautiful day. Look at this t-shirt, y'all. Sleeveless shirt at that. It's beautiful. So, got out here and we did some more today with the tow truck here. And just for those of you who are wondering, this is tow truck. And I call him tow truck because down in Florida, I didn't have the backhoe on our property where the backhoe was at a job. So that thing pretty much moved everything around the property up there or down there. So that's why we call it tow truck, because it would tow and move just about anything and everything we wanted it to move. So y'all take a look around. Everything's starting to look pretty. We got some more dirt in here. I still got to get that box moved. But yeah, we're starting to get her there. Mary put up some cool lights on the tree. Can't wait to see those tonight. And so I've been working on the Shorty's four-wheeler today. And y'all will see that coming out tomorrow. But this is beautiful. Next is going to be the buggy. As soon as I can get Bertha running again, we'll go from there. So just got off the phone with Brent over there at Sterling Equipment. So if you need John Deere parts, heavy equipment parts, and you're anywhere near the Fort Smith area, go see Sterling Equipment over there and see Brett. Awesome guy, just like Justin was. You know, Justin moved on to bigger and better things, but you know, it happens. You gotta keep going for that gusto, you know what I mean, every day. So anyway, Brent hooked me up today. He's gonna send me these pins. So here in just a second, I'm going to show you what happened to her. So y'all knew I busted a line. Well, come to find out, that line was not as big a deal as I thought it was. It was just a coolant hose, and it's just clamped. All it is just going to the heater up there. So it's not a big deal. But what caused it all was there was a small stick in the ground. Didn't see it. And it got hooked up in the drive shafts and went right through the U-joint, okay? So as soon as I backed up, it spun around there, and that's what caught the hose, and it just caught that weak spot. So all it did was nick it, but it was enough with it already being nicked. Well, then I thought, okay, well, why isn't it moving? Why did it just go out of gear? So it also caught this, y'all. So this is the plug to the transmission. Well, this can be fixed. So Brent hooked me up today, ordered these 4 little pins that are inside right there, if you can see them. There's 4 little pins right there. And I'm like, well, I've never done that before, because as you can see, the wires are just too short to splice and try to fix. So it is what it is. So called Tony up, the big Italian. You know, he's a certified ASE certified mechanic, you know what I mean? And he knows how to do these and has the cool tool to do this. So Tony said, look, my next day off is this week, so I'm going to come on up there and we're going to fix it, okay? So Brent ordered me the new pins. We got those coming. They'll be here by the time Tony gets up here, which is going to be awesome. And then we're going to make this happen, get her fixed. So thankfully, it was a whole $26 fix, $32 I think is what he told me. 26 for the part and then shipping. So $32 fix plus whatever it cost me to buy a connector for the hose underneath there and just cut it and put a connector on it and 2 clamps. Simple, sweet, easy fix, which is really nice. I'm happy about that. So I got the new lips at Walmart, y'all. They came with a Chinese instruction manual. I don't read Chinese, you know. So I am going to be doing a couple more collabs, and we're going to see how those go. I do have a cool one hopefully coming up with POC Link, and these are basically, you see them advertised all the time. They're the nationwide walkie-talkies. So I can't wait to try some of those out and see how they do. So y'all be sure to check that video out when it comes out. I was waiting on them to do something with that. And hopefully we're working on a deal where we can give a set away at the meetup at 10 Killer, which would be really, really nice. Give one of you guys, one of you awesome subscribers, or another YouTuber, one of those. That would be very, very cool. Or actually a pair of those. So, you know, everybody can, I can't wait to try them out. Because, you know, as you know, cell service up here, especially when you get over towards Waldron, there is no cell service. So I'm curious to see how well they work. Because this says anywhere in the country you can talk. And no contracts, no fees, no nothing like that, just a walkie-talkie. So, and you know, Waldron's 60 miles away or 50 miles away, something like that. Or, you know, by the road anyway. Crowfly is only about 20 miles, but by road it's about 50 miles. So that's going to be very cool. So we got some more stuff going on out here. See if I can do this now without cutting you off. Got this going on. If you go over there and check out Mary and Miley's adventures, you'll see what else got going on today. And see, the grass is starting to green up. It's mainly just clover and weeds, but eventually we'll get there. This has still got to dry out a little bit more over in here from where I got stuck the last time over here. And then once it dries out enough to where I can get Bertha up in here, basically all I got to do is just get her right about here, and I can start digging this out a little bit more right there. And then and this tree may stay, may come out, I don't know yet. But as you can see, it's starting to bloom out. Some of the other trees are a little slower at getting some of their blooms out. But we'll see how that goes. I definitely got to get the rest of the vines off of this one, especially because you know the vines just keep strangling the trees. And then maybe we can get back over here and start getting all these trees up. Lots of firewood to be cut up here, and we'll be getting after that here soon. So you can see that's all starting to green up out here. As soon as this dries up enough, we'll be able to start getting her done, getting all this going. And then I'll be able to bring tow truck over here and start de-rooting everything and getting all the roots up and start filling this all in with dirt. All this right in here is all going to come up higher. And that's the plan. All of that through there is all going to come up higher, about a foot or so. Keep that water from getting there. That's the plan. So other than that, you know, we got our window in, and I want to thank everybody for that, for joining us on that premiere. That was awesome to see everybody in there like that. You know, I think we had close to 700 people in that premiere, which that just made my day, y'all. Really did. And I appreciate it. So, waiting on the tape, the window tape. We've already got the lumber and the screws, so we're just waiting on the window tape, and then I'll get that framed out. And then next project will probably be the door. And see about putting another window in here. And then once I do that, then I'm gonna start painting and doing some painting on the outside and get some of this, get some of the barn looking pretty instead of this, I don't know. Right now it's looking kind of purple, so I really don't know what color you'd call that. Almost looks like a light plum, but who knows, you know? But yeah, I can't show you what I did on the four-wheeler, but I am doing some good stuff on the four-wheeler. It's going to be a lot better for Miley, and which is always a plus. And she'll be able to be riding here soon, especially now that it's getting warmed up and all that. She's really excited about it. She was like, "Oh, are you done with it yet? Are you done with it yet? Done with it yet?" No, I'm not done with it yet, but I'm getting there. So I got to weld another bracket up here for the lights on tow truck as well, right there. We'll be doing that soon. And hopefully I can get the hood done soon. Also got, look at this, y'all. This is a thing I put on here years ago, and it got broke. So I need to cut it back off of there. That's just, it was welded on there to lift a semi-truck transmission, and that's what the two bars are there for. And a tow truck did it. They lifted it up there, towed it around. you know, was able to get it out of the truck and get it over there to the shop and put it in and make it happen. So anyway, pond is starting to look good, so I can't wait to get in here and start digging on it some more. Really, it's really gone down quite a bit now. Things are drying up. The ground is drying up good. And I definitely got to get the big pump. The big pump should be here in a few days. I think Friday they said. So I'm going to put the big pump on it. And I'm going to get it drained right down to next to nothing. And that way I can cut this ditch over here. And get that other pipe put in to go out there. So that way, if the water level can only hit a certain height and the ground itself, and then the pond, and then you know, it'll just go out to that ditch automatically. And we're gonna solve that problem, y'all. I am so over this whole water deal up here, I'm telling you. And then all this out here, obviously, you know, is all gonna get filled in. All that out there, all gonna get filled in. We're gonna create a little cool area for that, and be able to get the rest of the stuff put back in the shop over here soon. Like I said, I can't even get Bertha over there to the shop. I want to be able to pull the big trailer out of there because I got some stuff that's going to go right there, and then put the big trailer sideways in front of the shop, so I can use it for tools and what have you like that. Because I'm not going to store my tools inside the barn, inside the shop itself yet, until all of that gets solved, you know, cleaned out and organized and all that kind of stuff. And then we'll be storing other stuff in there, you know, like the four-wheelers and stuff like that in there at some point. But mainly for storage. And then eventually, like I said, I'll build a carport off of there and a slab over there for the lift. That's not priority number one. Getting this dirt raised up and solving our water problem for next year. That's our main goal right now. So anyway, y'all, I think I'm going to call it a day. I've been hard at it all day and breathing dust all day, you know, because we ain't had any rain in a while, which is nice. But, you know, on the same note, it's kind of rough on when you're running tow truck and all that dust. So anyway, don't forget, like, subscribe, share, tell all your buddies, come see us at Junktojems, because, again, you never know what kind of junk we're going to turn into a gem. And I got some cool stuff coming up real soon y'all are going to love. Can't wait to show you. All right, we'll see y'all soon. Bye, guys.